Hi, I'm Kennedy, here with Holston Conference Assembly at Tennessee Wesleyan, and I'm going to be doing your daily Bible reading for today. So your scriptures today came from Psalm 75, 2 Kings chapter 3, verses 4 through 20, Ephesians chapter 5, verses 6 through 20, and Jeremiah chapter 3, 15 through 18. The verses we're focusing on today is Ephesians chapter 5, verses 6 through 20. Some of the verses that we found to be most important in this passage were verses 11, 13, 14, and 16. So verse 11 says, "Take no part in the unfruitful works of darkness, but instead expose them." Verse 13 says, "But everything exposed by the light becomes visible." And 14, "For everything that becomes visible is light. Therefore it says, sleeper, awake, rise from the dead, and Christ will shine on you. Be careful then how you live, not as unwise people, but as wise, making the most of the time because the days are evil. So do not be foolish, but understand what the will of the Lord is." A good analogy to understand this is when you get a stain on your shirt. If you're at a restaurant, you may spill some mustard or ketchup on your shirt, but you don't always realize it until you step outside or you step into the bathroom and you can suddenly see what is wrong. When you step into the light, you see all the issues in the darkness, or you realize the darkness that you were in. So in this way, it's an analogy for our relationship with Christ. In our daily lives, we may live in darkness, or darkness surrounds us, or we put ourselves into darkness, or other people spread darkness. But through Christ, and the light that he shares, we can see what's wrong with ourselves and what we're missing out on, and then that enlightens us into what is wrong with our lives, and then helps us to not only have the light given to us, but also to share for other people. So this is important in verses 13 and 14. It says, "But everything exposed by the light becomes visible," just as God brings light and shows us what God's desire and what God's will is. In verse 14, it says, "For everything that becomes visible is light." This is when God has revealed the stains that are on our shirts, or the things that are wrong with us. We can carry that throughout our lives, and we become enlightened to what God's will is.